YouTube, I got another video here. This video, I don't know about this one. I'm gonna have. I broke my legs to grow from 5'5" to 6 foot. Hooked on the look. See, from the title itself, I already have mixed opinions on this decision right here. I broke my legs to grow from 5'5" to 6 foot. We just gonna jump right into it and see what this one about. I'm assuming they mean surgery when he says he broke his legs to grow. What do y'all think about that? Like, to me, whatever your height is, you should leave it at that. You know, because like your height kind of represents who you are. If that makes sense. Like, your height is representing who you are as a person. And in my opinion, if you get surgery to change your height, well, for one, the obvious thing is you don't like the height you was at. But it also means you was insecure about your height. You feel me? But let's just jump right into it.
I was a short king, and now I'm a part of the 6 foot club. And I spent $100,000 on limb lengthening surgery.
100,000?
King, and now I'm a part of the 6 foot club. And I spent $100,000 on limb lengthening.
Okay, and that's how he looks after. Which, I mean,
I was a short king, and now I'm a part of the 6 foot club. And I spent
that's before
$100,000 on limb lengthening surgery.
That was worth it, gang? I mean,
they break your bones surgically, they cut them, and they attach devices that
oh my gosh. You really think this was worth it, bro? Do you really think the surgery was worth it? Now, of course, this is his money. You know, spend it how you like to. And if this is what you're satisfied with, I mean, hey, kudos to you. But still, I don't know. This is just giving insecurities, bro. This is all this is giving.
The world is a much different place now that I'm taller. When I first did the surgery, and people said they hope I never walk again. But as it grew, it actually started to garner a lot of attention from women.
I thought we were on the first date. You're impressing me.
No, I'm not. You're impressing me. I'm 6 foot.
I'm Denzel Siggers. I'm 27 years old, and I spent $100,000 on limb lengthening surgery.
That's a lot of money.
So the surgery day, they put me under anesthesia, so I was asleep. They break your bones surgically, they cut them, and they attach devices that extend the bones over time. When I first woke up,
it already sounds very painful. Like, that process already sounds super duper painful.
I just asked myself 1,000,001 questions. I was like, why did I do this surgery? I regretted it. I shouldn't have done it. I'm in so much pain. I've never felt this kind of pain before, and is it really worth it? And I thought something was wrong because I didn't think it was normal to feel this amount of pain. There's a metal rod in my leg, and then there was an external fixator that attaches to the metal rod going through your leg. So you have both an internal device and an external device.
It sounds like that metal rod stays in there. Like, that metal rod don't leave. You permanently got a metal rod inside you, bro.
It was very shocking. It felt unreal to see it attach myself because I had never seen anything like this before. I was actually in a relationship prior to the surgery. Once I told her I wanted to go get surgery to get taller to boost my confidence, she was completely against it. And inevitably, we end up ending the relationship, even though she was someone that made a lot of jokes about my height herself. So she hasn't seen me, but she's just seen like my social media, and she's been trying to call. She's been trying to make her way back, but that's somewhere I don't want to go back to.
Look, bro, I'm pretty sure she liked you the way you were, bro. And you telling her you was getting surgery to get taller, you know, that probably just didn't sound like a good idea to her. You feel me? I don't know. Your height like represents who you are, bro. So I feel like if you get in the surgery to change your height, it's like, I don't know. It feels like a false persona of who you are, if that makes sense.
Today I'm actually going on a date for the first time since I've had my surgery, so it'll be my first date.
My man's wobbling.
I'm very excited. It's an opportunity to get out there and really fill out this new version of me, like see how he interacts with the world, see how he interacts on a date. In the world we live in, we say don't judge a book by its cover, but obviously people are judged off their appearance first. But I do feel like
make it sound like this was a whole transformation or something. You just got taller, bro. Like through surgery.
Hello, how you doing? How you doing? Better hug me too, Tell me about yourself.
Also, is this a stage date? Because the camera's like right in front of their face. For her too, so like.
What's your social?
My social?
Yeah.
My social media?
No, your social security.
My social security. You a scammer?
I didn't say that.
Or you just
I was just
funny?
trying to get to know you.
Oh.
So.
What you was trying to do with my social? Oh, you trying to put a ring on it that fast? I didn't know you was that type of guy. I like that. I have to say my last relationship was 2 years ago. I got high standards and a lot of requirements.
I think you found it.
Really?
Okay, why haven't I been on a dating scene? I've been very busy. But most recently, in the last 6 months, as you know, I underwent limb lengthening surgery.
Mm-hmm.
Limb lengthening.
So,
What was that experience like?
That's what it's called.
Probably one of the hardest things I've ever done.
It probably was.
Conversation was very good. I could see like us going on a few more dates, getting to know each other a lot more.
Okay.
He's gonna call me for sure.
It's actually a very fun first date. I didn't expect to have as much fun as I did. I thought it would be a little bit more nerves or something, but everything went great. It was very fun.
I mean, it should have if you know what you're doing. You know, it should.
Very beautiful girl. It was nice to step out in the world with a lot more confidence than before, to be a lot more sure of yourself and not wonder what she's thinking, but really just be who you are.
But that wobble, bro, you good with that? I don't know if that's like something permanent, but if it is, gang, you good with, like, you tall, but you got a little wobble now. Like, I don't know. I wouldn't be straight with that at all. I'd like to walk normally.
It is much easier to reach things that I struggled with before. The world is a much different place now that I'm taller. People smile at me everywhere I go. I've never had this kind of like reaction from people before, and I really enjoy it. I've always been very unhappy with my height, pretty much my entire life. I realized I was short around 15 years old, and ever since then, it's kind of weighed on me. I tried a lot of different things to make me taller or at least appear taller, such as spinal decompression, put insoles in my shoes, inversion tables, and they would only...
Insoles, look. Never use insoles, y'all. I've never used them, but I'm going to tell y'all why. Look, if you use insoles and you are with somebody and you take the shoes off, it's over. It's over. It's over.
Give me about an inch more. As far as my recovery process, I work out every day. I'm just restricted in some of my abilities like squatting. Recovery takes about 6 months to a year. I'm much further ahead at my current stage than most people would be. It's only been about 2.5 months since I completed surgery. At my current stage than most people would be.
Okay, it doesn't sound permanent, but still.
Only been about 2.5 months since I completed surgery. I can pretty much do everything that I need to do for the most part.
Would you be able to run, like,
so
play a sport?
The surgery has significantly boosted my self-esteem, mainly because everything I had to go through to get the height, so I appreciate it more. But just being home and seeing how the world reacts to me at 6 foot rather than 5'5" has been like a very amazing experience for me. I've always been like an outgoing person, but now I can just be myself without caring what people think or what people have to say. I'm me all the time now, rather than...
What I don't understand is, bro sounded like he has something going for himself already and just threw 100K at, you know what, let's be taller. You feel me? I don't know. I get why like his height and then everybody else being taller around him would like cause him to have insecurities, but it sounded like bro had a whole lot going for himself. At least financially, it sounded like he was doing financially well for himself, especially to be able to buy that surgery.
Hiding behind like insecurities.
My boy, What's up, man?
Good to see you. Oh, it's good to see you, man.
How did you meet Brian?
We was getting the same surgery in Turkey together. We met in the physio.
Oh, he's also got money to throw away.
Brian, how tall were you before the surgery?
I was 183, so just basically 6 foot.
And how tall are you now?
It's gonna be over 6'6" right now.
Nice.
One thing that's kind of hard.
6'6"? I'm sorry. Hold on.
I was 183, so just basically 6 foot.
And how tall are you now?
It's gonna be over 6'6" right now.
My man spent $100K, because that's like how much the surgery cost, to go from 6 foot, pretty much, that's what he said, basically his height now, to 6'6". Why?
Nice.
Are you trying to join the NBA?
One thing that's kind of hard for me is I'm just barely now getting into the phase where I'm in a walker. You're already at the walking unassisted phase.
For me, I would honestly have to tell you that it's really just being
It's probably a little bit easier for him because, I don't know, maybe he was already short. I don't know.
patient, but at the same time, trusting yourself, because since you haven't walked in so long, you're nervous to walk. Whenever I'm scared, I just tell myself, just trust myself. Everything is gonna be okay. My father had the worst reaction. He just didn't understand why I would do something like this to myself. He's actually been avoiding me since I've returned home because he thinks I'm taller than him now. But my mother has been extremely supportive. My brothers have been very supportive. They're very excited that I got surgery, and it's something that's changed my life overall. So initially,
I mean, my man's is taller, yeah, but like for what? Why? Why throw that money towards being taller?
First did the surgery and I started posting it. It was a lot of like negativity, a lot of hate. People called me crazy, people called me insane. They said they hope I never walk again. But as it grew and people saw me continue to post my progress, a lot of the comments began to change. It actually started to garner a lot of attention from women telling me like how strong I am and how manly it was to go through something that like endured so much pain. I want people to take away from this, it's not even just height, but I say do the things that make you happy. Don't care what other people think, because people will judge you no matter what you do in life. So just do what makes you happy. Recovery is taking longer than I realized it would, but I have no regrets. Like anything you want in life, it comes with a certain price. It comes with hard work. But once I fully recover, I'll be able to enjoy the full benefits of my new height. I would personally not recommend it to just anyone. This is something that takes a lot of mental fortitude because there are so many nights that I wanted to quit. So I say come as mentally strong as you can. It's more mental than it is physical. If I could go back in time, I would absolutely do it again, without a shadow of a doubt.
Okay, that's the end of the video, y'all. Okay. Wow. He is right. Like, whatever you do it for yourself. Don't do it for others, because people will always judge whatever you do at the end of the day. Doesn't matter what you're doing. So make sure when you're doing something, it's for you. I don't know. I'm not saying I don't understand why. I just, from the looks of it, you know, because I'm only on the outside looking in, it must have just been like a super bad insecurity. It had to have been, because like I said, it looked like he was doing okay financially and stuff for himself. Now he had a whole girlfriend. Like, I don't know, he had a whole girlfriend. Now her leaving him for the surgery, I don't know about that decision, but he had a whole girlfriend, you feel me, at the height he was before. It was like 5'5". Yeah, 5'5". You know, so I don't know how to really feel about it. I'm not gonna hate and say it's like the worst decision ever, or like, oh, I can't believe you did that. But it's like, I don't know. It's $100,000. You gotta have money to throw away for that surgery. And if it seems like financially he was doing well for himself, you know. And I'm not saying just because you're financially well means you're happy overall, but I don't know. I just don't really know how to feel about it. Maybe y'all have a different perspective on it, but me, I'm kind of in the middle. Like, Like it's happy, like it's good to know that he's happy with his decision and that he doesn't regret it. But I don't know. There's so many things you could have went into with that 100,000 is all I'm saying. And then his friend was already a decent height and decided, you know what? I'm gonna be even taller. Now him being short already I understand, but my man's was already 6 foot. Like, my man, was you trying to join the NBA or something? You feel me? But other than that, that's the end of the video, y'all. So I hope y'all enjoyed it. I hope, like, I don't know what y'all could have took out of that video besides throwing away 100K or throwing 100K into becoming taller. You know what? Don't do it. You know, if you have the money to do so and that's really your decision, I mean, okay, but in reality, don't do it. Your height represents who you are, and in my opinion, if you throwing some money into making yourself taller, in my opinion, I feel like you throwing away your pride a little bit as a person, or like who you was currently, just to be something else. Because you're doing it surgically. It's not like it's something you could do over time. That's different. You're grinding to do it. This, it's something you're throwing surgery into, money to solve the problem. But that's just my opinion on it. So until then, I'll see y'all later.
It's not in here.
Y'all wasn't recording, were you? Oh, my bad.